Yeah. Bam, 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 bam. Little combo for y'all. John Jones style with the spinning elbow. What's good, party people? Here we are. We made it through 1 day, through 2 days, through 3 days, through 4 days, through 5 days, through 6 days. We're on day 7 now. Ooh. Man, it has been a journey. And I'm not gonna say a struggle, but it's been a journey, man. From the first day, I felt, okay. Second day, stomach was growling. Third day, kind of mellowed out. Fourth day, felt like a rock star. Day 5, I pushed through. Day 6, I was sloth speed. And day 7, I feel a little bit better, a little bit more energized, but not. So if I had to give it a number, day 6, I felt like I was 15%. And so day 7, I feel like I'm 20%. And so, but yeah, so day 7. But yes, I had to come make this video, and this is it. And although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. Something in. All right. Fasting has many benefits, but improving your singing is not one of them. So to finish this thing on out, some more benefits of fasting. I put several links below in some of the other videos. There's video links and there's links to different articles I read on fasting. So don't just take my word for it. You can follow those links. Those are other people, the health websites, and other people that have fasted as well, that you can look to and listen to as well to get more of the benefits from fasting. But what was I going to say? So benefits. So one of the benefits that fasting from research is that it can lend itself to extending your life and longevity, which is, who doesn't want to live longer? Or you just want to ride out till the wheels fall off and then that's it. Whichever one you want to do. But longevity. So research, and this is just for rats, mind you, because that's who benefits. That's who we get all our experimentation from, rats. So in rats, and so they've noticed where rats that have fasted versus rats that don't fast, they just eat continually. The rats that fast live generally 83% longer. So go figure. So that's another benefit of fasting. I think that's due, this is just my take on it, but due to research, I just think that's due to the fact that you're giving your systems and your internal organs a chance to break and change. And with the constant water, you're flushing and cleansing out your digestive tract, your kidneys and everything, your liver, all that's being flushed out. And you're flushing out all those impurities from that American lifestyle diet, if you partake in that we eat so much. And so sometimes our diets doesn't lend itself to longevity and long life because we're eating a lot of processed foods, right? And so when you fast from that, you give yourself a break from that, thus you extend your life. Almost kind of like cigarettes, people that smoke. For each cigarette, you're shortening your life, right? But for every cigarette you don't smoke, you're extending your life, because by and large, cigarettes aren't healthy. So I'm just using that for an example. Something else that research has found out, and again, this is rats, so take it for however you want to take it, but they're seeing where fasting is beneficial in people, rats with cancer. I don't know how a rat gets cancer. That's a whole nother can of worms that we're not going to unpack here, but cancer research. So with cancer, they're seeing where cancer is beneficial, not cancer, but fasting is beneficial in conjunction with chemotherapy, where it helps with the chemotherapy, where people respond to it a lot better and able to get better and recover from cancer, and the treatments help them. again, it's the whole thing. You're not putting stuff into your body that the cancer could feed on. And so what the research is showing is that when you fast, if you have like a tumor or something, it's like a tumor present in your body, there's nothing for it to feed on, right? And so it helps those tumors go away when you fast, right? And you're not putting stuff into it for it to feed on and grow and continue to live. And so fasting is beneficial in that way as well. And so just want to put that in your ear so you can think about that when you go on your fasting journey, if you're not fasting with me. And so the other thing also I want to tell you about, so we've been talking about a lot of the good, so some of the things that you got to think about when you're fasting also, and depending on how long you're fasting. So, oh, excuse me. So there's a thing you got to be conscious of when you go for stretches without food, right? It's something called refeeding, right? And that's a potential danger for people that go for long stretches without food, right? And you have to be conscious of that when you fast because you're going for long stretches without food. And so refeeding basically is what happens is when you go for a long stretch without eating, right? And then you just go right back to eating how you were eating before and the amount of food you were eating before, right? And so that can cause a lot of dangers in your body. It can be harmful to your system. Also up until it can be fatal also. Because your body has slowly gone through this metabolic change, right? Where it switched from eating, it switched from feeding on carbohydrates for fuel, right? The carbohydrates is the food you're eating, to feeding off the fat. Now, you reintroduce carbohydrates back into your system. Now your body's like, oh, wait a minute. We've been doing fine off this fat for days on end. Now you're just gonna throw more work on my table? Hold up. And so you have the potential to disrupt your what is it? Your glycogen reserves, your insulin production, everything, because your insulin production has gone down. So now you're just throwing food in, so your insulin goes up. You don't want it to shoot up. So one of the things you want to do, and so that's present in people. If you're going on, you gotta be careful of refeeding when you go on longer fasts. 7 is it's long, but it's not too long. So right, so when you're going on 10-day, 20-day, 30-day fast, right, when your body's really settled into not eating, you gotta be careful about refeeding where you just don't throw food back into your system. So you want to make sure you're careful and you don't want to just eat. You want to slowly introduce solid foods back into your diet. Best thing, well, not the best, but what I like to do, I like a smoothie, right? It's still liquid, but I've got some fruits in there, maybe some vitamins and some minerals and some other stuff I like to put in my smoothie, just for nourishment, right? And that's how I like to break my fast, with the smoothie. Other things you can do, fruit. Everybody likes fruit. Fruit's sweet. You can eat some fruit, eat some veggies. Don't do large portions, right? Don't just try to gorge yourself and undo all this work you've been, doing for so long. So just small portions, and you'll know, but don't try to sit down and eat a full plate. Just get like, spoon, whatever it is, like something that's not going to be harsh on the system. Be careful with meat. That's a lot for your body to have to break down. So, veggies is good. Maybe some couscous for a starch, something like that. Maybe like a portion of meat. Not even a full portion, like a quarter or maybe even a half. And just that, and just see how your body does. But don't try to refill it. Just, slowly you've eased your body into this fast. Slowly ease your way out of the fast, right? And so that's just some things I want you to be conscious of during this fasting period, going into the fast and coming out of it. So I'm day 7, so definitely I'm going to be conscious of that. I'm going to be easing my way out of the fast. And I got until midnight tonight, so I'm actually not going to break my fast until the next day, which means I'm technically going to be going for 7.5 days, potentially, right? So I still got a little ways to go, but I can see the tape, I can see the finish line, and I'm pushing through. And just to let you know what's been going on with me too, I committed myself to, because I was working out and running before I started fasting, but I didn't want to just stop in order to fast. And so I did commit to do calisthenics. So one of the things I was doing, push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. How many? I was on that, oh, here it goes, anime reference. One punch! That One Punch Man workout, minus the 3-mile run that he was doing. So if you watch One Punch Man, he got so strong because he ran every day 3 miles. And every day he did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats. And then he was able to defeat any foe in the matter of just a punch. Bam. So Monday, I did half of that. I did 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups, 50 squats. But after that, I did do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats every day. Even the day I did that before I did this video. And it was a struggle because I don't have the same energy level because I'm not eating, right? So it took me a while to get through that. Normally, I just kind of whip through it. These past couple days, I do a set, breathe, relax, do another set, breathe, relax, so on and so forth until I got through it. But one of the things I want to say sometimes, and this came to me while I was doing this, sometimes when you want to stop, you need to keep going. And it can be hard, it can be arduous, but when you get on the other end of that, you know, you're glad you did it, right? And so for me, it was hard, and it took me a lot more effort, a lot more focus to do it. But that's one of the things you have to rely on. This is one of the benefits of fasting. It sharpens your mental acuity, because, you know, I didn't have my body and my normal strength to rely on. I had to rely on my focus and just getting through it and just getting to the next one, get to the next one until I got done. Until I got to, you know, the set, and the other set, I had to break it up in order to achieve that and get to it. But I did it. And just the fact of just moving around just made me feel a bit better. It kind of rejuvenated me. It kind of energized me a little bit too. And so that was awesome. And so afterwards, I paid for it, had to lay down, had to sit myself down because I was, oof. But it is what it is. And so that's what I tell you to do. So sometimes stuff will get hard, but you just got to keep going. You got to push through sometimes, and safely. But, you know, sometimes when you think you can't go anymore, sometimes you just have to push because what you're looking for is on the other end of that hard task or that arduous task, right? And so you just got to get through it and complete it. And to quote Dr. Martin Luther King, I think this is Dr. King, but I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna quote it. So sometimes when you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But the most important thing is not to stop. In the same way with your fast and anything else you're trying to do. It's okay. It's okay to slow down, even take a break, but it's not okay to stop. So don't stop, no matter what it is, whatever your goal is. Don't stop. Keep going. Push through. You know, make it. It's not, you know, the race isn't with the next man. The race is with yourself and your sense of achievement. And if you go through a fast, no matter what length of time, that's achievement. You know, you did it. You know what I'm saying? And you pushed yourself, you challenged yourself, and you made it out on the other end. A better person. Whew. Yeah. So, let me see. Is there anything else I need to talk to you about? So, guys, again, thank you for coming along with me. I hope you got something out of this. Come along with me on the journey of fasting each day. That's why I want to do it. I looked at different videos on YouTube, learned a lot. So I hope you learn and take from what I've been putting out daily, going on the journey with me with my fast, and the benefits, potential dangers that you need to be aware of, and so on and so forth. And so with that, it feels like there's something else I want to tell you guys. Oh, well, I gotta remind you. So if you haven't done it already, go ahead, give it the thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and tell all your friends. And I will be doing a follow-up video once I break my fast, so you can see how I'm doing and see how much weight I lost, because when you go to sleep, that's when your body does a lot of work, repair itself and whatnot. And when I woke up this morning, I was mad lean. And so I've been doing, oh yeah, I told you I was doing, but yeah, the day was, I felt pretty good for the most part. I woke up, it was, I had to pick myself up, but I got through and I got a little more energy today than I did yesterday. So, yeah, man, it's been a journey, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming with me, and so stay tuned because guess what? The reveal of what I'm looking like with after 7 days of fasting. 7 days of fasting. So I got the same clothes on for day 7 that I had on for day 2. The video didn't format right, so you didn't get a chance to see it, but I'll format it right this time, so you'll see what I'm looking like in the shirt and whatnot, and the joggers, how they fit on me. And I washed them too, so they shrunk up a little bit, but I still got room in them. But you'll see what my body's looking like, and then we'll hop on the scale too, so you can see what that's looking like for what the scale work is. So guys, thank you again. Like, share, subscribe, and peace out, and good luck on your journey. Any questions, comments, concerns, or whatever, leave your comments below. And I'm nerding out on y'all. So yeah, so the past couple of days have been Dragon Ball, so you know, keep it the theme. So today is one punch. One punch. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. The same clothes I had on for what would have been day 2 for you. Yeah, day 1 for you, but day 2 for me. And so these are the joggers I had on. The same Samsung shirts. And so let's get to it. You see it from the front. You see it from the back. You see it from the side. You see it from the other side. And you see it from the fighting stance. Alright, so I know what you guys came here for. Turn around. Now. Alright, here we go, people. This is what you came here for. I'm topless. Don't tell YouTube. But, so this is day 7 of the fast. I've leaned out a considerable amount. I've lost a good amount of weight. You'll see on the scale once I hit it. I rehydrated, so that probably put like a pound or so of water weight. But yeah, so this is from the front. This is from the back. From the side. And the other side. In the fighting stance. Whoosh, I jab. So here it is, full body. Day 7. We'll do another one of these shots for day 7.5, because I'm gonna break my fast tomorrow. So when I get up in the morning, I break my fast in. So I'm like 7-8 hours. Well, not 7, but 7-8 hours from midnight, because I started midnight Sunday last week. So with no further ado, I'll hop on the scale, see what the scales say. Dun dun dun, the reveal, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what you say, ye old scale. $171.6, and I can tell you that 0.6 is from the weight of my phone. I hopped on here prior to, and it was 171, so the phone is roughly half a pound of weight. So yeah, so 171. So if you remember from the first video, I weighed 186, respectively 184, 185.6, or between 185 and 186, and now I'm 171, so that's a grand total of 14 pounds down from this fast. Whoa. So stay tuned for the follow-up video. Thank y'all for coming along the ride with me, and y'all stay blessed out there. Peace.